Hey YouTube, what's up? It's me again, Tracy, and I really do appreciate all the feedback I've been getting from Friday evening's YouTube video that I did, the Oreos one. The feedback has been decent. You guys have been reaching out to me and sharing it and letting other people know that it exists and that BlackBerry Mama is back on YouTube. Actually, I don't even know if I'm back on YouTube, so to speak. I just know that I don't want to fall off by not continuing to provide updates about my health, after the malnutrition. So, I often feel like I have a lot to give back to the community, the bariatric community. I often feel that way. I feel that way. I don't feel obligated. I think I feel more like beholden, because if you look back at the videos that I've recorded since starting this account, you'll notice that a lot of those posts were from a hospital, and a lot of those posts were, me. I can't remember how far out from surgery, somewhere in the 6 months range. And I talked a lot about how I was feeling, the difficulty that I was having in learning how to take care of myself, picking up this new lifestyle. And, one thing I hear a lot from women, rather, just the feedback in general about my weight loss surgery, the feedback I usually get, I don't know, it's mixed to me. I can't figure it out. But after a while, there are like some standard responses that I get to it. You know what I mean? I'm not that yet thought organized to present to you the common, responses that I get to my weight loss surgery. But you know what I respect? I respect the fact that just as adamant as I seem to be about being public about weight loss surgery and obesity, I'm also very respectful. I'm very respectful of the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of patients who feel that it is nobody's business. And I think that it's important to point that out, because just because I got a big mouth, and I don't mind talking about it, doesn't mean that Sue Holly Robinson Shabunki Wayway Jenkins, doesn't mean that she wants to talk about hers, or rather, or even if she doesn't want any reference made to it, and is that wrong? Is that wrong? And that's sometimes is a question that gets asked or kicked around and stuff like that. But in my opinion, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. Leave that girl alone. And if she tell you that she lost it with diet and exercise and skateboarding in the park on Sundays, then fine. That's how she lost it. Move on. Word. Anyway, the day is going peacefully over here in Brooklyn. Thank God. As the undiagnosed mom, a lot of you have been asking me how family life is going, and it's real in the field here, people. I gotta say that. We've been trooping, because we are troopers. Believe that. But it is not easy, yo. We get beat up from sun up to sundown, and I mean emotionally and mentally, and but I don't even know where this strength in my family comes from. Like, it's like we're in a spider's web. It is said that a spider's web can withstand, tremendous wreckage before it actually breaks, which is amazing for a spider. Now, I'm not saying we're a family of spiders, because personally I hate spiders, but it was the first example that my brain brought up. So, but yeah, we've been holding up pretty well under the pressure. And I don't want you to think that we're living under siege here in Brooklyn, but some days it feels like that. So when I talk about special needs and I talk about parenting and stuff like that, please don't ever make a mistake that I'm complaining about my children. Don't do that. I'm not complaining about them. If anything, I earned my kids. Straight up. I always, 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 always make sure to mention that my children and whatever special need they mama thinks they have, they came by it honestly. I be telling y'all looking at a product of God's grace. You feel me? I am indeed a product of God's grace and mercy. So, y'all know I tend to get a little churchy too. So I appreciate y'all bearing with me on that. So because I have nothing else to really report other than the thank you for the feedback on No More Oreos, other than coming through my blog site at blackberrymama.com, I appreciate all the traffic that I get there. I appreciate every time one of y'all clicks anything on that page, because anytime you click something on that page, it pays me somehow. Either it pays me in popularity when you click like, or when you subscribe by email and stuff like that. I consider that paid in full. So when you come through the site and you look around and you see some of the stuff that I've written, and I don't necessarily need you to leave a comment at the bottom of each post. That's not important to me. What's important to me is that we keep in touch. So if you would just subscribe to me by email, the box is there on the right side of the page. Subscribe to me by email so that I have your email and we could be like pen pals, yo. I haven't done that pen pal thing in years, and I think that'd be mad fun. I hope you're not turned off, because sometimes I move between the eloquent and the I'm trying to figure out a way to squish hood and eloquence together. Hood eloquence. Eloquent in the hood. But y'all get the picture. What I'm trying to say is I appreciate you guys accepting me just the way I am. For real. Some of my greatest friends online live somewhere in the Midwest over there. And I appreciate all y'all for your support. I mean, you guys are funny. You make me laugh. I don't even know the names of the counties y'all stay in your state. But I do know is y'all support the hell out of your sister in weight loss. And I appreciate that too. For real. For real. I'm getting ready to. Yo, what is wrong with me? And I'm gonna put this on YouTube too, So anyway, that's my time. If I didn't cover anything, oh, you know what? I made up in my mind too that at every YouTube video I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remind you guys that I'm still in the fight against obesity. Just like I did in the last video, I'm going to remind you again that I will never be out of the fight of for obesity awareness, for obesity, health-related issues, things like that, because that is my life. That is my life. It did not stop. It never ended. So reach out to me, please. I'm on Twitter at BlackBerry_Mama. I'm also on Facebook. If you're lucky enough to know both accounts, then we must be people for real. But I can give you facebook.com/BlackBerryMama. Other than that, you can also hit me on my pen, but I don't know that by heart. So, stay tuned for that. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday, people. Hit me up with that feedback. Peace.